Greetings, knowledge seekers. You've tuned into The Deep Dive, and I'm Robert Simmons.
And I'm Rita Fox.
We're the hosts of Discover You Radio's discussions, and today we're unpacking a story that is just, well, it's audacious.
Oh, definitely audacious. Strategically brilliant, maybe. And let's be honest, kind of hilarious, too.
It really is. We're diving into what the source itself calls a great rug pull.
Yeah, and for anyone maybe not familiar, rug pull usually means, some kind of scam where something promising gets yanked away.
Right. But here it's more metaphorical. It's this master plan to expose certain, let's say, less than sincere people in the music industry.
Exactly. A pretty savage but maybe necessary way to purify a community, I suppose. It's quite the experiment.
We've got this amazing newsletter and some podcast commentary from the creator who actually did this. And wow, it is loaded with insights.
Insights into fame, how transactional it can be, what people might do to chase it.
Yeah. So our mission today really is to guide you through this whole wild story. The setup, the big reveal, the fallout.
And what it maybe means for anyone, trying to make their way in the creative world.
So how did this all start? How did they set this this ingenious trap? Let's unpack it.
Okay, so you've got to picture the scene, the Grammy Awards, the hype, the dream. It's huge for artists.
The absolute pinnacle for so many. And then, bam, this newsletter goes out from Discover You Radio.
And the subject line, pure genius, if you want to catch attention. Something like, Discover You Radio is now accepting submissions for Grammy consideration.
Oof. You could just feel the excitement, right? The hope bubbling up for musicians reading that.
Totally. And what's really fascinating is how carefully they crafted the content. This wasn't just a quick, send us your music thing.
No, not at all. It looked completely legitimate. It talked all about the complex Grammy submission process.
Right. The deadlines, you miss those, you're out. The proper categories, which is crucial.
And it even mentioned the importance of having the right connections, within the Recording Academy.
Exactly. It wasn't just bait. It was this incredibly detailed, believable lure, appealing to people who are serious, but also maybe a bit desperate.
And it didn't stop there. It got into the real nitty-gritty.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Like specific eligibility rules, commercial release dates, distribution requirements, even technical audio specs.
Wow. So really making it sound official.
Totally. It even mentioned how categories have expanded, kind of hinting that maybe indie artists had a better shot now. It painted this picture of Discover You Radio being the gateway.
The golden ticket.
Precisely.
Yeah.
A level of detail was just, masterful, convincing.
And to really sell it, the creator apparently used their own past experience. They'd been a Recording Academy member before.
Oh, okay. So they could speak with authority.
Exactly. Talking about the intricacies of navigating this complex system, the invaluable relationships, even the politics behind category placement.
Building that picture of the dream, the golden gramophone.
Yeah, the dream that makes artists pour so much time, money, emotion into the whole process. It was all about crafting this absolutely irresistible bait.
The bait designed to hook who, exactly?
Well, specifically those people whose main interest was just using the platform, pure opportunism.
Okay, so the stage is set, the bait is out, and then this is where it gets really good, right?
Yeah, this is the genius part. After all that detailed setup, all the talk about Grammy dreams, the newsletter just drops the hammer.
Oh.
In bold text, apparently, just laid it out. But here's the truth. You made it this far, but there are no submissions.
Whoa. Talk about whiplash. Imagine reading that after getting all hyped up.
Right. That's the rug pull, the great rug pull.
Brutal.
And then it explained everything. Discover You Radio hadn't been involved with the Recording Academy since 2020, had zero intention of returning.
So the whole thing, just a test.
A carefully constructed test. The bait wasn't real. The hook was there to catch a specific kind of fish.
The opportunists.
Exactly. It forces this moment of self-realization, doesn't it? If you clicked purely for the Grammy connection, you just revealed yourself.
They called it a litmus test, didn't they?
Yep, explicitly. To see who among our subscribers actually reads our content versus who just scans for opportunities to exploit our platform.
And they didn't mince words after that.
Not at all. Straight up. If you clicked on this newsletter hoping to use us as your Grammy gateway, you've revealed exactly the kind of person we're trying to eliminate.
Wow. That's more than a mic drop. That's a direct call out.
Total call out. You can almost hear the sound of all those opportunistic balloons deflating. It's kind of satisfying in a way.
Okay, but why? Why go through all this trouble, it seems? Elaborate, confrontational even.
Well, the source explains it was born from years of experience, watching supposed friends, industry contacts just vanish.
Vanish when?
The second the creator couldn't help them with Grammy submissions anymore. Suddenly, phone calls stop, emails dry up.
That must have been tough. Seeing relationships just dissolve because the perceived usefulness was gone.
Yeah, it erodes your trust, Makes you pretty cynical about people's motives.
There's that specific story too, right? About the guitar.
Yeah, that one's quite telling. This guitarist used to call all the time, seemed like a genuine connection.
Okay.
Then, the moment the creator told him, sorry, can't submit your album this year, his whole attitude apparently just flipped.
Really? How so?
Became cold, cut the conversation short. And after that, poof, the creator was basically invisible to him.
Unless they needed free promotion, I bet.
Exactly. Only useful for free promo. It's such a stark example of how quickly connection can turn into just utility. Exposes that transactional core.
So all these experiences piled up.
Right. And it led the creator to believe that maybe a lot of relationships in the creative world are just that, transactional. It's harsh, but
They felt they had to address it.
head on. So the rug pull wasn't just to be mean, it was designed to flesh out exactly these types of people.
To highlight how those transactional relationships were, quote, poisoning the creative industry.
Precisely. It's less about catching a lie, more about revealing an uncomfortable truth about intentions, making people maybe think for a second.
And the creator, they really didn't hold back in the newsletter after revealing the test.
No kidding. Pulled zero punches. Just came right out and said what they thought the majority of musicians really are.
Which was, I remember it being pretty strong language.
Oh, yeah. Bloodsuckers, users, liars, hardcore dreamers who will exploit anyone with an ounce of leverage.
Ouch. That's blunt.
Brutally honest, says they dream of fame and will use you without hesitation if you can help them get there. Sounds like years of frustration boiling over.
You can feel the catharsis almost, like finally saying the quiet part out loud.
Definitely. And the message to those people who were just scanning for the Grammy link was just as direct.
Basically, if you feel called out, good.
Yep, good, you should feel called out. And then, the invitation. Unsubscribe if you're only here for career advancement.
No ambiguity there. Take it or leave it. Confront your motives.
It's setting a very clear boundary, isn't it? We want real connection, not just users.
Which gets to the heart of it. This wasn't just about exposing people. It was about cleaning house.
Purifying the community, yeah. And the creator says it plainly. We don't want leeches. We're building something authentic.
With people who actually care about our content, not what we can do for their careers.
You can really sense the satisfaction, maybe even relief, in using this, hilarious but brutal method to just weed them out.
Reclaiming their platform, in a sense.
Absolutely. And this whole experience, this rug pull, it directly shaped where Discover You Radio went next.
How so?
Well, they realized trying to serve a community partly filled with those purely transactional folks was just draining, unsustainable.
So a shift in focus.
A big one, from being a platform that could be exploited to one focused squarely on real conversations, genuine content, and building a community of actual supporters.
It wasn't just a stunt. It was a catalyst for change.
Exactly. A fundamental rethink of their whole mission.
And, kind of meta here, but this very show, Discussions, the one you're listening to.
Yeah.
It's part of that new direction. It's about having these authentic talks, no industry BS, no hidden agendas.
Right. The creator said they're done being used by dreamers who see us as their ticket to fame. That's a pretty clear mission.
Building integrity into everything they do now.
And now, with that clearer vision and hopefully a community that's more aligned, they can focus on creating meaningful content with people who actually care.
Not just about what we can do for their careers. It's about reclaiming purpose, building something real.
Moving beyond that superficial layer that you see so often and cultivating something with mutual respect at its core. Everyone benefits when the foundation is solid, really.
Right. Absolutely. So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway here? The great rug pull. It was more than just a prank.
Much more. A potent act of purification. It cleverly revealed the real intentions behind those clicks.
And, hey, if you were one of the people reading that newsletter for the actual content, you passed the test. You're part of the authentic community they wanted.
It's a really stark lesson in discernment, isn't it?
Yeah, it highlights that huge difference between genuine connection and just transactional exploitation.
And not just in music. In any creative field, any professional area, really, it kind of pushes us to look at our own motives.
Our own relationships. Are we building bridges or just looking for ladders?
Are we genuinely interested in people or just what they can do for us?
Makes you think, doesn't it? In this world, it's just saturated with networking and opportunities. How real are your interactions?
It's a powerful question to sit with.
What kind of community are you building? What kind of value do you really seek? That's something to mull over.
Definitely.
Well, we hope you enjoy this deep dive into the, frankly, kind of hilarious and definitely fascinating world of the great rug pull.
It was certainly a unique approach to community building.
Indeed. Until next time, keep digging deeper.